Los de la Homan.
Yes, sir.
Damn, bro. Okay. Well, we were just chopping it up right now, saying that 2 hours to get over here, bro. Everyone's taking like 2 hours. Something's got me in the traffic.
Yeah, bro, and I'm coming from the south, bro. From más o menos se puede decir from the fucking thief. So I'm by but I had told him off camera, but from Marquette, but like 63rd and shit.
Oh,
so that's
shit.
like it was supposed to be 1 hour, but it turned into an hour 45, an hour 30.
I always tell people too. I feel like it's paid actors when you're just driving by, bro. Because like it's been getting fixed for the past like 10 years.
There was a lot of exits that were blocked off, so
Right.
I see why the traffic became crazy.
But damn, bro. Okay, so first things first, dude, man. You're everywhere. You're on fucking TikTok. You're on fucking Snapchat. You're on fucking ¿qué más? Tender OnlyFans, lo que sea, bro. But I mean, what's I feel like a lot of people want to know what's the strategy that you approach to actually just be in all these social platforms.
Shit, bro, I'm not gonna lie. The simplest thing, it sounds so like simple. It sounds like I'm gatekeeping, but I swear to God I'm not. It's just lock in, bro. It's just lock in and be like, all right, let's be real. TikTok is like the biggest, fastest way to blow up right now.
Do you think just TikTok specifically, or that's just working for you now?
Well, TikTok, I think for anybody, whether you're like even all the big artists, bro, they put ads on TikTok. Like I can't think of nobody on the top of my head, but like all the big artists that you see that have like the little check by their name,
Yeah.
that's because they went through the process and got verified and paid for it, and you know what I'm saying, now they look more professional, and they didn't used to have TikTok back then, but they're adapting. They're going on the platform that's buzzing.
But you guys went organic though, right? Like you guys didn't pay for.
Yeah, we didn't. We haven't paid for nothing, but I feel like that we should just because it's going good organic. I feel like paying for some ads and shit, it could go good too.
Because a lot of people say, "Yo, should I pay for the check mark because it gives me more social proof?"
Nah, don't pay for that shit. I remember when everybody was going around buying that shit on Instagram too. Yeah. And where was it? Well, I think it was Instagram where everybody was like, "Oh, you could pay for the check mark now."
Yeah, for like $20, no? You saw some shit around that.
That to me, that's just dumb. Like, no, you don't need to do that shit.
The value goes down after that.
Nah, and now everybody has a fucking check mark. So
yeah,
I don't know. It just how I do it is when I see something and I'm like, "Is this a real one?" I check the followers, bro. Like, how many followers you got?
Yeah.
That's like its own check mark. That's the free check mark.
But also too, all right, so we're gonna start kind of from the beginning, right? Because I feel like everyone already sees a face. They know you're good at music. They know like the whole team's on fucking point, right? But we want to know who the fuck you are, right? So the point is like you grew up in the south side end of Chicago, right?
Yes, sir. I grew up in and out of Mexico too. Like I see like half of my fucking life I was over there in Mexico, half right here. But like it was like back and forth.
What part of Mexico?
We're from a little ranchito que se llama El Pozole. El Pozole, ahí cerca de Villa Unión, on pues Mazatlán, Sinaloa.
Sinaloa?
Sinaloa, Mazatlán, Sinaloa.
But you're born here, no, ¿verdad?
Sí, aquí nací.
You don't have to say I'll cut that out so no te deporten, bro.
Nah.
No, but you said also too, so growing up over there, how was it like going from Mexico to here? Because then I feel like it kind of makes sense then that you have that taste of, what the culture, what the culture likes.
Simón, pues, I think para ponerlo fácil, bro, like, growing up over there is mucha banda, like, lo que suena es banda.
Yeah.
Like, and then you go, I think one state over, is Culiacán, you go to Culiacán, over there's norteño. But in my case, ahí en Mazatlán suena, pues, lo que es la banda. Ahí, de ahí salen todos, bro. Banda MS, just to mark it off. Like, it literally has MS, Mazatlán, Sinaloa.
Did you figure out you wanted to be a musician in Mexico or Yaqui?
Well, it hit me because I lived here my whole life. I've been stationed living. My parents have raised me here. No más que we always had to go to Mexico because of just stupid things, especially with the process with my dad becoming a resident and shit.
Yeah.
Had to go over there, handle some business over there, come all the way back, legal shit, you know?
Yeah.
So he dragged all of his kids with us, bro. And at that point, we're like, at first it was 3 of us, then became 4, then became 5.
Damn.
So now I think it's 6. But yeah, that's pretty much why we had to jump back and forth.
Back and forth, right?
Yes, sir.
But at least you're not no sawa like me, bro. Fuck. Se salió bien. Más o menos. Me entienden la gente, pero, you can hear the accent.
You go learning, bro, little by little.
Yeah, bro, a little bit right there. But when did people actually start saying, yo, Mark, you actually got a voice, bro. Like, try this out.
Well, my dad was always a singer, bro. And we, like, seeing him sing, I would always just bullshit, you know. Hey, oh my God, I like this song. And I was singing around the crib. I was singing around the house. I think since I was little, everybody knew that my dad's kids were gonna like music. But for me personally, I think it happened more when I would sing stuff like, I'm not gonna lie, the first time I got into music, bro, I would listen to Bruno Mars,
For real?
Eminem.
Okay.
Those were my first artists that I was like, damn, bro, I like music a lot. A lot. And then ya con el tiempo, pues, se me pegó lo de la banda and shit. You know, little by little, I was hearing everything, watching it on, I don't know if you remember, but on YouTube, there was a thing called VEVO. Like, it was like...
Vevo.
Vevo.
Yeah.
It was
Music
it was a part of YouTube, but it was his own shit.
Uh-huh.
And I would go on Vevo and I would see all the bandas, the music videos, you know, the slow motion shit.
Yeah,
you know, when they make bandas and shit, like, I fell in love with that shit, bro.
Damn.
And I loved it from there.
Did you want to be a rapper specifically because you Eminem, Bruno Mars?
Nah, I never wanted to be a rapper, nomás porque, pues, it was like when I was growing up, the rap was cool. You know, ahorita lo que están pegando es corridos. Everybody thinks corridos is cool.
Yeah.
But rap was the thing that was cool. But I never wanted to be a rapper, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I never even thought about it.
It would have been Lil Mark instead of Los
Lil Mark or some bullshit, you know, like, I don't know. Compa Mark, some shit.
Pero Los de la Homan, is that a street? Is that your street or como?
Simón, ahí vivo. On Homan. Everybody likes to ask if I live by Homan by La 26. But no, I do not. I don't. I live by, I don't want to fucking...
Yeah, don't say that.
Dogs, right? But I live more by fucking Marquette. More pa abajo. I'm not going to say which one, but I ando.
Ahí sales. I mean, bro, that's actually fascinating. I mean, Mexico here. I'm going to go straight to it a little bit right now. Intense. So what's happening right now here in Chicago, ¿verdad? And now you have a taste of both sides. What do you think that los grupos pueden hacer para apoyar a poco más las gentes? Forget about the music and promoting the music, pero de verdad como actually, because you have taste of both ends. I have immigrant families también, bro. My parents. Pero what's something that you think that all the grupos, since you guys have a platform, que pueden hacer para ayudar a la gente?
Well, the first thing, bro, people could do is just on their story. Post something on their story and be like, hey, watch out. Be on it.
Yeah.
Post it in English and Spanish.
True.
You know?
For people like me.
Yeah. Well, that's the easiest thing to do, bro. No les cuesta nada. It takes like fucking 5 minutes. I did it like the other day.
Yeah.
Like as soon as I seen everything happen, I was like, fuck, let me post some shit. I know like 100% of our fan base is fucking Mexican and shit. So I was like, yeah, let me post some. Took me 5 minutes, bro. All I gotta do is post it. Yo, para toda la gente abusado, pónganse en pilas. No dejes que, pues, si vienen y te tocan la puerta, no abras. Tenga un abogado. O si no tienes un abogado, say you got a fucking lawyer even if you don't got one.
True.
Bro, just defend yourself, bro. Don't be intimidated. Que no te intimidan la policía. Pues. Y a veces ni es la policía, it's fucking nice.
Yeah.
They can't do a lot of the shit police do.
True. No.
So that, I got off track, but my answer is, the simplest thing people could do is just post on your story, bro.
True.
And make a little post.
And worst comes to worst, just run like fuck. Bro.
Yeah,
For real.
I've seen people do it already. Shit.
So, how did the group come about then? What year? And when did you actually just come together? Because it's all family, no?
The other singer, his name is Walk. It's me, Mark, and then El Requintero se llama Chapo.
Okay.
And those are, all three of us are siblings. Blood siblings, brothers. Same dad, same mom, same everything. Everybody else is just, just friend, compa.
Friends, yeah.
Associate and shit. The Tubero and the Tololoche, right now they're work for hire. Okay. We have like the Tololoche, he's been with us. He's been doing good, so I want to make him a part of the team. Pero everybody just work for hire right now. Besides the three of us, siblings.
And what year did it actually form?
Tenemos, I think like 4 years, bro.
Dang, 2021?
Since we learned, late 2020, I think. Late 2020, coronavirus with the coronavirus shit. We locked in, we learned in like 2-3 months, and then we started gigging right away.
Wait, 2-3 months, you guys were like, I'm going to be a group, yeah?
Yeah, pretty much how it happened was, my dad seen me fucking around with some guitar that was in the crib. It was my little brothers. They gave it to him for school or some shit. Like there was a music program, guitar program. And he didn't use it, so I grabbed it. And then he was like, hey, you want to do this shit for real? I was like, what you mean? He was like, you want to play guitar for real? And I was like, yeah, I like it. And then he was like, all right, bet. In his head, I know he was thinking, pues tengo todos tus hijos, déjame que hagan grupo, pues los voy a agarrar y que hagan grupo. And we did it, bro. One grabbed the bass, one started singing, one grabbed the guitar. And then it took us 3 months to learn. And then that's it.
Was this before UIC or like you already know you were committed?
Shit, bro. This was in 2020. So I was 16.
Oh, shit.
I was 16, I think, 16, 17. So, yeah, it was, at first we were just fucking around, but con el tiempo, we locked in.
So what did you actually major then? Or did you go undecided?
I went for business, was it marketing? I think it was business marketing.
Okay.
I went into business marketing, and I learned financial literacy as a general one. But yeah, financial literacy, I learned about that. But I went in for business administration.
Business administration.
That's what it was. That's what it was.
Did you actually know that you wanted to go to school, or were you just confused as a kid, being like, I don't know if I'm gonna be a musician, and say I'm just going to college because of my parents?
Simón, I just wanted to do school for my parents, bro. I was always good in school.
Yeah.
Siempre fui bueno para la escuela, pero la neta, pues, prefiero quebrarme la cabeza in the music than stress out in school. I don't know why. I don't know. It's just my gut feeling. While I was in class, I felt like I was wasting my time, bro.
Yeah.
And you got to follow your gut, bro. I could always go back to school, bro. I could always go back.
Yeah.
I could always go back.
And it's not the grades you make, it's the hands you shake, right?
Type shit.
So it's like, it's kind of bogus to say, but like your professor and no son multimillonario, that's why you're going for business, right? That's what we want.
That's the first thing I noticed, bro. I went in, I was traveling on bus at first.
Yeah.
And then I ended up getting a truck. So I would drive to school, but when I would pass by the parking lots,
yeah,
I wouldn't see no car that made me say, damn, look at that shit.
Yep.
They were all regular whips, not that they're,
nothing wrong. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with them, but like, if you're going to be a professional and you dedicate like 5 years of your life to learning,
yep,
bro, like you got nothing to show for it.
Yep.
Come on, besides a piece of paper that says I went to school for 6-7 years.
Yeah, and fucking in debt también. Pero, okay, so that's a little grasp right there. But growing up in the South Side, then again in Chicago, and then also traveling back and forth to Mexico, what were like the struggles then to actually pursue what you wanted to do, to figure yourself out?
Well, más que nada, bro, everybody's gonna be like, everybody says the same shit.
Yeah.
But my dad has a lot of kids, bro. So it was hard growing up. We're all stuffed into fucking a room and shit.
Damn.
Right there, when I was younger, the house that my parents ended up getting, we were in an apartment until like I was 3.
Okay.
But when we ended up getting the house, my dad says he got it for like lower than the rest of the neighborhood because it was beat up, bro. It was beat up. And so that was one struggle, struggling with, having a lot of fucking siblings, but I wouldn't really call it a struggle because I loved it, bro. I loved it. I got a lot of siblings and, what I'm saying, it's a lot of us.
I'm gonna be honest, man. I feel, I'm gonna give this to you, that out of all the grupos and all the musicians, apart of también Hector, you're very humble, bro. But todo que has hecho y todos the people you've met, like you're actually, I don't know, you're just like the manners, you know what I mean? I'm 25, right? But like I feel like you got the manners, like you, and it's also like natural. También que sabes.
I try, bro. I try. That's how I was raised,
Yeah.
I just try to be cool, a normal guy.
No, for sure. Pero okay, so going through TikTok then, and you're figuring out the routes and all that, what was the toughest thing, trial and error, with TikTok?
So I took, I want to give you the short form, short story. So when we first started doing the music, bro, we did like 2 years and there was nothing, no motion, no.
2 years?
Yeah, 2 years just grinding, no había nada, pues no salían tocadas. We got gigs and shit, pero in Instagram, 20, 30 likes and shit. On Facebook, también transmitíamos en vivo, like fucking 5-6 people watching.
Damn.
So I took it upon myself to study that shit. Like you can't just post something and hope it goes viral. Oh, bro, you gotta study that shit. There's like an actual algorithm for that shit. So I took it upon myself to learn for like 2 months. all I did was study that. I would get home from school, do my homework, boom, whatever. And when I was doing my homework, search up, how can I go viral? And I did that for Instagram. I did that for Facebook. And when TikTok came, I did the same thing for TikTok, bro. It's an algorithm. All you got to do is study it. You got to learn the game.
What was the first video you remember that you actually got motion, went viral, quote unquote?
Definitely when we did a cover of Y tú que solo pensas, that song, Julian Álvarez, definitely was our first banger. Definitely 100%. We had videos that went like, got some views and shit, more than the average that we had at the time. But that one was the first one that got like 1 million in like 22 hours, bro. Not even a full day.
Damn.
Like, got 1 million views, had like 20,000 likes. And I was, I think I don't know what the fuck we were doing, but I was asleep when my brothers woke me up and were like, what the fuck, bro? Our video just blew the fuck up.
Damn.
And I was like, what the fuck? Out of all videos, I never thought it was the one I literally just posted a couple hours ago.
What year was this then? Like 2023?
No, it tiene como a year, maybe a year and 2-3 months ago.
The first time you actually like tasted viral?
The first time I tasted viral, yeah. Y ya de ahí, I was like, why? There's something that a lot of people don't do, bro. I'm gonna focus more on Chicago. A lot of groups here in Chicago, they don't, when something goes viral, they don't sit down and be like, okay, why did this video go viral and why did that one not go viral? You know, it's like, it's if I could look at a video, I'll tell you right away. I could be like, nah, that won't go viral. Or not, oh yeah, hey bro, that's gonna go viral. And 90% of the time I'm right, bro. I swear to God.
Is it the intro or?
The intro is really important. I think it makes like 90% of it, bro.
Oh shit.
The intro, the first 3 seconds, if the first 3 seconds don't grab my attention or grab the people's attention, they're gone. Just swipe. It just those first 3 seconds, bro, matter so much.
It's like on Tinder when you see a little chubby girl, I'm gonna cut this one out.
You don't like tortas or what?
Las mantecosas?
Cut.
No, pero so it's been only a year then, dude. So it's been so close. What's the pressure like then? Knowing that you have to up, I'm assuming like you yourself and you and your team are just like, we gotta up one from our last video.
Bro, there's no pressure, bro. I'm not gonna lie. There's no pressure. At first it really was.
Yeah.
At first it was because we went viral with a song at first called Pelotero La Bola. Pelotero La Bola, papiri. Go stream it, everybody go stream it. But yeah, that was our first banger, bro. It went fucking viral like crazy.
Damn.
And it went insane on YouTube, organic view. I'm talking everything organic, bro. I didn't have to promote. I didn't have to do shit. I was yo era pollo, güey. Yo era pollo, my bad. Yo era pollo. I get so excited, bro. Yo era pollo en esta madre, güey. Entonces, cuando pegó, I was like, what the fuck? In my head, I was like, what the fuck? I didn't do shit. We just posted the song and that's it. And it went organically viral. And the reason I bring that up, bro, is because that was the first banger. And it taught me to have discipline. Porque después de que salió esa, we didn't go viral or we didn't get motion again for like another 3-4 months, bro.
Wow.
We were living off that fucking song.
Yeah.
Every party we went to, play that song. After we played that song, everybody was like, oh yeah, they played that song? Okay, next thing. Like
yeah.
That's what it was, bro. People knew us for this one song. So after we played that one song, their interest left.
So all your viral songs are the ones you wrote, that you guys wrote, original.
While bro, no. We've had really good luck with covers. We haven't experimented too much with original songs. And I really want to though. Because if it's going good for us with covers, bro, imagine. We do original shit. Yeah, double. But no, bro, our covers have gone really good. And it's good that you say that because we literally just had a meeting with the team saying, hey, bro, what the fuck? We can't live off covers forever. We're going to lock in and we're going to do original shit now.
I mean, you guys did go with that original Wendy Ortiz. That's original, right?
Yeah, that was
original. ¿Quién lo escribió? ¿Tú and your brothers or just you?
Just me, bro. I wrote that shit in like 15 minutes.
15 minutes? Did you have a crush on Wendy Ortiz?
A lot of people like to think so, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know her.
Yeah.
I didn't have a crush on her. I wasn't into TikTok that much at the time. So I didn't know who she was.
Yeah.
When I first started going live on TikTok, I would average like 20, 25 viewers. And one day it went up to like 200-300, bro.
Damn.
And I was like, why the fuck do I have 200-300 views right now? And I was like, let me do something. Let me use this moment right now and see what I could do with it. Let me juice the fuck out of it. And I said, hey, everybody that's watching right now, what do you guys want me to do? Like, what can I do for you guys so like you guys could follow? And then they're like, write a song. I'm like, bet I could write a song like that. I didn't know how to write a fucking song, but I said I could write a song fast.
Right.
If you say it, bro, if you believe it, you could do it. That's all I'm
100%. 100%.
And I was like, I'll write a song right now then. Who should I write a song about? And they're like, write a romantica about this TikToker. People were saying all type of names, bro. They were saying Gia Lover. Yeah. That's one of them. They were saying write a corrido for Lalo Gambrezi. And then that's when they were like, make a song for Wendy Ortiz. And I was like, Wendy Ortiz. I was like, hey, I just seen a TikTok about her like a day ago. I like, okay, bet. I already know how she looks, más o menos. She had black hair. She had like fair skin, güerita. And I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna make a song about her. Just off, all I wrote the song was how she looks. If you guys listen to the song, I never say in the song, oh, I love you, I like you. I never said none of that shit. All I said was, you got black hair, you got white skin, you got some like red lips, and that's all I did.
And that was in 15 minutes.
And I did that shit in 15 minutes for sure. I really did it in 10, but to like grammar check and to do fucking, you know what I'm saying, it took me an extra 5. I really did it in 10 though.
But that was off the dome. So like the trend is, I mean, I feel like maybe there's other people, but you're mostly in Chicago. We're the ones doing influencer music. You're writing songs for influencers.
I did it. I wouldn't say that we do that because I only did it once. And it went good. I would do it again. But I feel like some things get old, bro. So if I choose to write a song about like I don't know, like who's a big ass TikToker right now? Who's a big ass TikToker you think?
She's güerita. Her name is Brickle.
Like it's like if I write a song for Brickle, people are just gonna be like, oh, the song is good, bro, but like you already did this, you know? So yeah, I wouldn't say we do that, but we did it once and it went good. I'm not trying to go back.
For musicians, how quick does the trend die though for you? You have to be creative 24/7, bro.
Yeah, bro, you gotta be on 24/7. I like us, we're on it 24/7 way. If I got free time, hey, get the guitars, let's shoot a video.
Yeah.
Hey, my brother, walk, slide, let's write this little song, or you know. But it's fast, bro. It's fast. People are really quick to jump onto the next thing.
Cause you guys are consistent. One of the only ones. Cierto? No, neta, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate it. We try, bro. It's cause solamente así uno va a progresar, güey. Like you gotta do one thing. Like wait 2 weeks, promote that for 2 weeks after you dropped it, and then boom, start promoting the next thing.
Yeah.
Cause people are gonna forget, bro. People are gonna forget really quick. Cause there's so much shit going on in the world right now. The last thing people are thinking about, hey, I remember that guy that took out Wendy Ortiz. Let me check out what he has now. Nobody says that. Nobody says that, bro. Nobody thinks that.
Do you think that there's competition? Because it's good to have friendly competition, but do you feel like some competition with the grupos in Chicago that you're just like, dang, está haciendo esto? We gotta do it this way.
There's no competition, bro. There's I got motivation. I get motivation.
Better word.
I don't see anybody as competition because competition would mean that only one person could get on top. And bro, the Chicago, everybody could blow up, everybody could get a bag, everybody can do good. Yep. You know, that's what I love about this game is that anybody, you never know who, you never know when, can make it, can blow up. And I wouldn't call anybody my competition, but there are a lot of groups in Chicago that are helping put up the name. You know, like let's say another one. Everybody likes to name the big guys, but I'm gonna name a little guy. And don't take it the wrong way, my boys. You guys know I fuck with y'all. But Grupo Coronado, that's a group right there. Grupo Coronado. Off the top of my head, that's a group that's getting into social media now, and they're getting. I think I've seen 2 of their videos that got some love. So I'm gonna shout y'all out, bro. Grupo Coronado. Le están echando ganas. Who else? I want to use this moment to shout out like my little homies. You know, people that are hungry too. Grupo Coronado. My boy Kevin. He was formerly with Los Chavalos de Chicago. Shout out to you, bro. And échale chingazos, my boy. But overall, bro, to get back on subject, I don't see no competition, bro. I think there's a lot of people that are doing good, and I think there's a lot of people that motivate me. And I'll be honest, they inspire me too. A lot of people inspire me here in Chicago. I like to look around and be like, damn, okay, they're doing good. Let me learn off them. Let me not copy them, but let me learn off them.
Was there like a mentor growing up that you saw, like a Chicago figure back when you were starting, that you were like, está pegando, I like his style, and it's a good mentor?
Yeah, I never had a mentor for this music shit, bro. I'm going little by little, and I'm learning myself. I have people now that inspire me, I look up to, but starting, I didn't see anybody that I was like, man, I want to be like him. Not, at least not in the city. There were groups that I seen had motion. And that, like Grupo Secta, bro, one of my biggest people that I can say, yeah, I wanted what Grupo Secta had, whatever.
Yeah.
At the time when the group was barely starting, so that I could get the group, promo and shit, I made parties, bro, like privadas, BYOBs and shit.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, bro, I would make those.
You yourself?
I would throw them, but not tell anybody that it was my party though. And then I would put Los de la Homan as a group on the lineup. And I would get the biggest groups in town, and one of the biggest groups in town was Cabros and Secta. And at that point, the Mans too, but I feel like they're doing good and fire right now. Back then, I think they were still having problems with their group.
So you were getting paid, but also putting yourself on.
Yeah, bro. I was making money off those parties.
Yeah.
But I would reinvest the whole thing, bro.
For sure.
That's what you got to do sometimes. But yeah, to put it in shortly, bro, I'm a yapper, my bad, y'all. But get a Secta. Secta was a group that I looked at how the crowd was with them. I looked at their crowd work, and I looked at the songs they sang. I studied them, bro. They might not know it. I talk to my boy Woody all the time. He's a tuero for them. I talk to my boy Woody all the time. He might not know it, and none of the other guys might not know it, but I studied them, bro.
Damn.
I study everybody.
So let me talk about this then. Favoritism, right? Do you think there's actually, you have to know someone to be put on a nice cover, a nice event? Or is it just because you're lacking the discipline to be consistent on social media and then putting in work?
Both. I say both, bro, because there's groups that put in the work and they don't get no love. Like, damn, I'm going to be a little bit messy.
Whatever you want up to, también.
I'll keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Here in Chicago, Los de la Homan did not get love for like a long time, for a really long time, bro. And why we didn't get love, I don't know. People would tell me, like, I came to this realization because people told me. Me dijeron, hey, güey, si ustedes tocan muy bien, cobran bien barato, andan en todas las plataformas, Instagram, TikTok, andan con todo. ¿Por qué no están en los bailes grandes? ¿Por qué no están ahí en los eventos grandes? People would tell me that. So I was like, you know what, bro? I don't want to do my fucking BYOBs for my whole life. I want to do these little parties for my whole life. I got to some way get on those fucking events, playing at all the clubs. That's where the money's at, bro.
Right.
And then I came to the realization that people don't fuck with you, promoters don't fuck with you unless they know they can make money off of you being at their event. And that's just how business is. Took me a minute to realize, but that's just the business, bro. You gotta either know somebody or you gotta already be bussing. To be honest, nobody looks out for the little guy, bro. Nadie aquí, promotores en esos, en general, I know some promoters now that show love. Pero en realidad no te apoyan si no traes con qué. Yeah. Nobody does that.
With you guys being so have such a social media presence, do you think todavía? Because I know you're in a record label, right?
I'm gonna have that pending. You know what? I'm gonna talk to you about it right here. Fuck it, but later. I got you. I could continue your question.
Okay. I was gonna say, do you really think que necesitan ahorita grupos un record label to back them up, knowing that you have social media and a team already?
Nah. If you're a grupo and tú sabes cómo navegar en TikTok and Instagram and Facebook, you don't need no label, bro. But that's just 50% of it. I'm not gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. That's 50% of it, right? Knowing how to move your group is only 50%. When it comes down to the business, bro, there's things like distribution, publishing, licenses, and only labels can get that for you if you're barely starting. But once you, like us, we're taking the damn, this is my first time saying it publicly, but we're taking the independent route. We're not signing with nobody.
Oh, wow.
We're not going to be signing with nobody. We're not going to be doing nothing with nobody unless something good comes our way.
Right.
But as of right now, I'm dead set. I'm doing the independent route, and I'm learning more of the business itself. Like, I was a musico, now I'm going to be a businessman. I got to look for distribution labels.
Yeah.
Somebody, not to sign us, but to move my music for me. I got to pay the same thing that the labels do. I'm going to do as an independent person for my group.
That's smart. That's smart. You got to do it yourself.
Yeah, bro.
I did see that you, on an Instagram post, that you got out of Del Records, no? I don't know if you want to touch topics a little bit, or you guys just went there just to show love.
Well, I'll be honest, and this is my first time saying it. Well, these clips are probably not going to come out until like 2-3 days, right?
No, bro, I can do it tonight. I can do it right now. Pero
because I haven't even talked to the guys from Del Records yet.
Okay. Well,
but whatever. Hey, Del Records wanted us. They said, hey, bro, we fuck with you guys. And we want you guys. We're serious.
Oh.
They said, bet. Come to LA. Come to our building. I want you guys to see how we move. And then let's talk numbers. We went. We met Angel del Villar. We met his son, Andrew del Villar. We met the team. We were there, bro. I streamed it. I went live. We felt comfortable being there. We felt welcomed. Pero al irnos, we're like, okay, now's the real shit. Now we got to talk percentages. Now we got to talk cuts. Now we got to talk money, business. We did that, bro, and right now, we came to an agreement. It's just, if I'm being honest with you, and this is no shade to Del Records, I realized that being with a label, you don't need them. I don't need them. The group doesn't need them. In our specific case. Why? Because what a label has to offer me, bro, is capital. And they want to invest money in us. But I could find, what's stopping me from finding investors and capital here by myself?
Yep.
You know? And they offered me that. And they offered me like, oh, we're Del Records, bro. We could put you on a tour. We could put you in these clubs. We could put you in these places. And I have no doubt that they iban cumplir. I have no doubt. But I also don't have no doubt in myself. So I know I could do that too.
I like that.
People, you could call it hard-headed. You could call it cockiness. But I have confidence in me and my group. I have confidence that I could lead us into greatness. So, yeah, I'm not going to take no label right now. And if you're a group that's starting, you don't need a label, bro. Just put in the work. Learn the algorithms of social media and learn how to do business, and you'll be good.
So how did Mark get that confidence within you, bro? Because that's, people to have that, it's rare, right? Because people to speak it, they're scared. Because you make the other people insecure, I feel like, because, they don't see it that big, right? Which is okay. But I feel like speaking, you're saying that to me, I'm just like, damn, bro, like, speak that shit, bro. Like, say what you're saying, and you're saying it with your chest. Well, I'm just like, how did you find that, Mark? Or was that just already installed in you to have that leadership in you, that creativity?
Como todo, pues poco a poco fui aprendiendo todo. Like, así es esto. Like, it's a process, bro. No, de un día para el otro, you can't just wake up and be a different person. Yo voy aprendiendo poco a poco cómo navegar el grupo, cómo navegarme como persona, y everyday life, just picking up something here, picking up something there, and keeping your ears open, bro. One thing about me, I'm more of a listener than a hardhead. I like to listen, bro. I like to learn. I like to study people, what they do, how they do it.
Yep.
And I feel like that's a trait that's gotten me to be this confident, because I personally know people from the industry that are teaching me shit. As of right now, I don't know everything. I don't know nothing shit. I want to say I don't know shit, but I will learn it,
right,
and I will know it.
I like that.
And that's what it is, bro. You got to have confidence in yourself.
100%. One thing I like about you guys is that you guys try everything and diverse. Why? Because you guys doing TikTok, but it's not to TikTok. You guys have your own taste. On top of that, you're doing Twitch. What got you to pivot to Twitch?
If I'm being real, Twitch is the future. Hey, if you're watching this, lock in right now. Twitch and Kick is the future, bro. Streamers are fucking taking over the world.
Yep.
Kai Cenat, I love Kai Cenat. Wendy Ortiz is streaming now. Bro, she has like 100K plus subscribers.
Yep.
That means off of each subscriber, she's making like $5. 100K a month?
Yep.
Times 5? $500,000 a month. Bro, money-wise and publicity-wise, Twitch is the way. Like, I'm getting on it late, but I'm getting on it now before it gets later. You know, and that's all it is, bro. I know that's where the money's at, and I know that's where the promotion is at. On my fucking TikTok, all I see is streamers.
Twitch.
Kai Cenat, fucking Wendy Ortiz clip, DDG, man, all those people, bro. They're going crazy. I want to get on it too.
Do you feel like you're natural in it, or do you feel like it's kind of uncomfortable? Because, dude, you're live for like 5 hours straight, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Shit, it's hard, bro.
Si te sale un pedo, se te sale, bro.
Bro, con el tiempo te vas acostumbrando a que lo que pase tiene que pasar. Pues if you gotta go to the bathroom, or you gotta take a fucking fart, whatever. But yeah, I have experience with going live and shit because I used to go live on TikTok every fucking day.
Yeah.
But Twitch is different. You're on there 5-6 hours, bro. And I get a lot less love on Twitch. A lot. I'm talking about right now. I only get like 30 viewers max, bro.
Damn.
But it's okay. Like I'm barely starting. Nobody knows for real that I'm twitching right now. Some people know but that's because they follow me. Like I need to get it to that somebody in fucking Texas knows I'm streaming now. Not a lot of people know, but people are gonna find out.
The thing is, you're not scared to actually trying something new.
Yeah, bro. Man, I've never been scared to do weird new shit. One thing that I really like, escuchen bien, you gotta do what you've never done to get what you've never had.
Yep.
I heard that one time, and since that one time, bro, every fucking day, I think everywhere I wake up, I remember you gotta do what you never did, have what you never have. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Every day, bro. If you live by that, I swear to God, I don't care who's watching, you're gonna succeed in life, bro.
That's why with this question, since you're good to try new things, will we ever see a Los de la Home in bachata, a reggaeton?
Yes. I'm gonna put yes right away. If people say, yo, Los de la Homan, bachata, bro, fuck it, I'll do a bachata. If you want a reggaeton, bro, I have a reggaeton song right now.
For real?
But I just never posted because it's not like the time. Nobody cares if I do or don't.
Right.
But I have a reggaeton song right there. Bro, we have a reggaeton song. We got a Jersey corrido. Like,
damn. Yeah, of course.
I got that in the vault. But I got so much. I got banda. Let me put it like this. I got banda. I got Jersey corridos. I got rap. I got some rap songs right there that I did with my brother. Bro, we do everything.
Damn.
But to each its time.
Yeah.
If I drop that shit right now, everybody's going to be like, what the fuck? Why are you dropping that shit? Nobody want to hear that shit.
So how important is it? Obviously, you're the important piece, right? You and the whole grupo.
Yes. Everybody does their job. Everybody does their role.
But how important is it for the producer and engineer? Because they're the one making the sound. You have the voice. That's cool. Pero también necesitan mixearlo para que salga un banger.
Ahorita, that's what we're on right now, bro. Ahorita lo que estoy queriendo hacer es formar mi equipo. I want a Los de la Homan team. I don't want to be just another group in the city that's doing good. I want to have a team. And in that, I'm looking, like, I could use this. Hey, if you're a producer or engineer, you want to work with Los de la Homan full time, let me know. If you got the sauce, we got some sauce. We'll mix up sauces and we'll make a new sauce. But for real, though, we don't have no producer or engineer working with us full time.
Right.
But I want one, bro. I want one because that's what you need in the team.
What's a talent Chicago lacks, son? Something that contribute to a grupo, or maybe just in general.
Chicago. What does it lack? What does it lack?
Something you need but you can't find.
Chicago lacks, bro. And if I'm being honest, Chicago lacks apoyo. A lot of people here, and like igual como los promoters.
Yeah.
Igual como los músicos and shit. We don't like to show love, bro. And I watched your clips, bro.
Yeah.
I know everybody that comes out here says that.
Yeah.
And if you're watching this and you're from Chicago, let this be your message to show love, bro. Trust me, show love. You see somebody, say what's up.
Yeah.
Even if you don't fucking know them, hey, bro, what up? My name is this. That's what I did.
Yeah.
You know? And thank God, I feel like God is telling me, hey, you were a good person. You said what's up to everybody. Now everybody fucks with you. You know, and that's how it is, bro. We need to show more love in Chicago. That's definitely the thing. Do things for you, out of your heart. Don't do it because you think you're going to get something back.
On TikTok, I always see in the comments, they always compare you to J.O.P.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Is it annoying to you, or what do you think about it when they first started saying, hey, J.O.P., or, you know, J.O.P.'s stepbrother or something like that, and they compare you?
I love it, bro. I love it. I really do love it. When they do it in person, like trying to laugh at me, that's a different thing. But when someone says, "Hey, Joe P's little brother," "Hey, el pinche Joe P," I'm like, "Hey, what up?" You know what I'm saying? I love it, bro, because it makes bad or good. It makes people look twice. When they look at me, they go like this. Oh shit, you know?
Yeah.
I'm born with it. My face is like this. I was like this. So I'm not trying to be nobody else. But the people saying that shit, I do like it. I'm not gonna lie, I like it. That's my simple answer. I love it. I want to get recognized from Mark, not Joe P's lookalike. But that's with time, bro. I'll get there.
It's two different styles either way. So, you know, you might have the face, but the sound and the style is different también.
Yeah, bro. And another thing I like to live by is everything at its time.
Yeah.
Everything at its time. Right now, TikTok, and it helps me on TikTok too. And if you look at my TikToks, a lot of comments are like, "Oh, Joe P's little brother, Joe P's twin." That helps me. The more people that comment, the more the video gets pushed out and repeat. You know, but I want to say, at some point, I'll be able to look back and be like, I remember back then. Yeah, we used to call me Joe P and shit. Now they know me as Mark. I was like, Homan.
True.
Pero todo con su tiempo.
So materialistic, right? Let's talk about material. Everyone has something now that they actually wished for a year ago, right? Everyone, right? Now I see this because, you know, you've probably like gifted yourself a little bit. I don't want to go specifically because I don't want people to pocket watch. But like, you know, you got a nice watch, que gratis and all that, gracias a Dios, right? Because you work hard for it. But I feel like a lot of people, that's why they start doing YouTube. That's why they start doing music, because they want the material instead of actually the passion, right? That's what I think. When you start getting this stuff, does it really matter at the end of the day, like money?
Nah, bro, I'm not gonna lie. You need to make money. Making money is really important.
For your family, right?
Yeah. Making money. If you're doing something and your life is gonna be about that, make sure it makes money, right? I'm talking as a businessman now. I'm getting into my business shit. But like my boy, I got a friend called Jesus. Shout out Congress Pizza. Everybody visit Congress Pizza on Diversey Avenue. He's the best pizza ever. But he's the owner of this pizza place, bro.
Yeah.
I met him a little while ago, and he's showing me the ropes of business. So I'm gonna talk as a businessman right now. Right now, when it comes to money, it's really important to make it. Forget about spending it though. Forget about that shit. You don't want to spend money unless it's gonna be on something that's gonna make you money back. That real shit. I bought my watch, bro. I bought a Rolex. For everybody, hey, I don't know if you know, I got a Rolex Datejust two-tone Jubilee band. I'm pretty sure it's a 36 millimeter, or I don't know, I forgot. But I bought that watch, bro, because it's an investment piece. I don't wear it. I don't think you'll ever see me wear it other than photos. I don't think you'll ever see me in public wearing it because it's an investment piece, bro. I bought it for this much. In like 2 years, it's going to be like 600-700 more.
You don't have to say, yeah, you know.
It's going to go up in value though.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that I'm doing now. Like if I'm going to spend money, it's going to be so that later it can help me out. And I want to tell a message to all the people watching, don't do this shit for the money. Because if you do it for the money, you're going to lose the vision. Do it because you wake up and can't stop thinking about it. Do it because you don't want to go to sleep because you're thinking about it. Do it because while you're dreaming, you're thinking about it. You know, do something that you love, and coincidentally, it makes you money too. You know, but do what you love. Do and follow your gut, your passion, your heart. I do this shit because I love it, bro. I love the fucking game. I love it when someone bigger comes around and is like, "Hey, bro, oh, this little Homan right next to me." I'm not gonna say what's up. Fuck that boy. I'm not gonna say hi. I love you, bro. Cause I'm saying, okay, right now you're acting like this. In a year,
watch this.
So much can change, bro. In a month, so much can change. In 2-3 months, you never know when things are gonna change. So keep working. Keep working. I love this shit, bro.
So when you're seeing these negative comments then on social media, what's the first things you started saying in your head? Because when you first started going viral and getting 100Ks, 10K, 20K comments, what's one of the first things that you told yourself, you know, relax, it's part of the game. It's part of the show.
The first thing that was happening to me, bro, and I was like, okay, I need to chill. And it would really get to me was when people would be like, oh, this fucking group, all you do is covers, or that was one thing. The JLP shit, it would get to me at first, bro. It would get to me like, to the point where I'd be like, oh man, I don't want to post another TikTok. Everybody's gonna be like Joe P's cousin, Joe P's twin. But then I thought about it and I was like, bro, what the fuck? If they're commenting hate, it's because they're watching your shit. And if you really think about it, if you go onto a video, right? Like, think about it in your head. If you see a video and you comment something negative, you literally only did comment something negative because you knew nobody was gonna say shit back to you. And if you do that, that means you know the video is so big and has so many comments that nobody's gonna give a fuck what you type. So for haters to comment on my video, that's me saying, okay, that I'm doing good, because obviously they don't know and they don't think I'm gonna see their comment and reply back to them.
Right.
So it's a good thing, bro. I learned that with time, though.
Yeah, it's good. So if Mark right now, Los de la Homan didn't exist, everything you did yesterday back then doesn't exist. Today you decided you want to be a musical. How would you approach it? 2025.
First thing I'm gonna do, make a TikTok account, make my group account on Spotify, Apple Music. I'll get all the like little shit out the way first, because you can't just go in blind, bro. Your shit. The first thing I would do, decide my group name, be like, this is gonna be my group name. Boom, whatever. Register, go to Apple Music, go to Spotify, get DistroKid. I use DistroKid to distribute it. Make a YouTube account, make a Facebook, make a fucking everything, make an account for everything, every social media platform, and then be like, okay, I have all these platforms. The best way to blow up is, what's my favorite song right now? Bet, can I sing that? Oh, maybe I can't sing it as good, but I'm gonna sing it my way. I'm gonna sing it my style.
Yeah.
Post that shit. If it flops, it flops. Nobody's seen it. Why do you care?
True.
Just keep posting. Post videos on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook. Post videos. Go live every day. And as soon as you get a little spike, okay, people like that compared to when I like this. Let me lock in on that. Whatever the fuck that was, do that again and again and again and again until you start getting love. It's until you get love that you could do what you want to do. But at first, you got to do what the people like, bro.
And you got to do it every day.
Yeah, every
fucking day.
Every day. Go live. Even if I'm one of those people that overthink shit, bro. Like, I have like 10 drafts in my TikTok. I could post them all right now. I could post them all today, every day of the week. But I don't do that because I overthink, oh, that's not good. This was better than that one. Oh, but this was better than that one. And don't be like me. I'm not perfect. You see, this me showing the people I'm not perfect.
Right.
I'm still fucking up. I'm still an overthinker. But I'm gonna get past this bump in the road. But for you guys, just post. Be consistent. Go live. Make songs. Make your own music. Do covers. Wherever the fuck. People like to talk shit.
Yeah.
You know, because we do a lot of covers. But they don't know that because of these covers, we're getting money every fucking month from Spotify and Apple Music and shit.
Yeah.
It's a cover, but it's still making us money so that we could pour it back into the group and make more.
So what is something that at least people, the fans, don't know what Musicos has to go through? So after a long weekend of tocadas, how do you decompress?
I'm not gonna lie, I struggle with that. I don't decompress, bro. My mind is 24/7 on this shit. I'm one of those people that myself, I personally don't find use in decompressing. I feel like I'm blessed with a mind that I can't stop. I don't want to, bro, I didn't want to sleep last night because I was editing a TikTok, or I was finishing a song, but I knew I had a responsibility. I know I had to, you know what I'm saying, I wanted to come do this part.
Yeah.
I know what I had to do, so I forced myself to bed. But the reason I bring that up, damn, I get off track a lot.
Nah, bro, keep going. Yeah, it's a good combo.
The reason I bring it up, bro, is because as a person, you gotta know this is the thing I want to do, and I'm gonna lock the fuck in. I just want everybody. From the biggest takeaway I want you guys to take from doing this episode is I want you guys to see me and feel my energy through you. I can't stop. I won't stop. Nothing's gonna stop me. No one's gonna stop me, bro. Now, in 2 years, I'm probably gonna watch this shit back, be sitting in a mansion.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Be sitting with my songs, bumping everywhere on the radio.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
With a line and everything, bro. Dos güeritas ahí nomás, mínimo.
So you like güeritos, but you don't like tocas, huh?
But no, I mean, dude, it's so dope because like you already know what you want to do. You already know the vision. You already know where you want to go, right? How you guys are family. The group was pretty much. How difficult is it though, telling each other, así va a ser, holding each other accountable?
We are locking in with that right now because from the start to as of now, we just been respectful to each other.
Yeah.
Everybody has their ideas. It's not just me, bro. You need a team.
Yeah.
And you need to respect everybody's opinion in the team. Of course, some people are less hardworking than others, and that's okay. Everybody has their own thing. Like me and my group, I'm mostly the content guy.
Yeah.
I'm mostly I'm the one that gets mad if we mess up. I'm the one that wants to practice no matter what. Bro, it was Father's Day. I was streaming in my room. I was in my room all day. I didn't spend it with my dad.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna spend it with my dad tonight. But that's my role, right?
Yeah.
Now, my other brother, the singer, Wak, his name is Wak. He's more like I like this song, I'm gonna sing it. Nah, people aren't really gonna like it, but I'm gonna sing it because that's what I like.
Yeah.
That's him. He's more going with the flow. He's more doing his own thing, and he's more out. He's more like, he doesn't care about the rules, bro. He does what he thinks is best, and he's gonna roll with it. And that could be a good thing and bad thing, but that's how he is. Now my other brother, his name is Chapo. He's de Requintero. Ese way, he is more like if I have an idea, he's right there with me. He doesn't, and he gives me ideas sometimes. But he never says no. He never says, yo, I don't want to do it. He might say, hey, I don't like that idea, he might say. But he'll never say, I don't want to do it, bro. I'll do it another day. He never says that. Never, ever. And luckily for us, he's like, everybody likes him. Everybody thinks he's handsome. Everybody thinks he's cute. So that's, you know what I'm saying? That's his role. He's like the fucking, the heartthrob, the pretty boy.
Okay.
Todos la andan siguiendo. So, yeah. So that's his role.
Right.
He gets the girls in. And whenever I have an idea, he's right there with me. So everybody has their own role, bro.
Yeah.
And I feel like it got to that point because everybody in the group is respected. Their opinions is respected. Nobody's more than anybody else. Nobody's more. Even here, I was gonna bring them all here. I was gonna bring the whole group here.
For sure.
But I have to say, you know what? You know what I'm saying? My boy said we're gonna always do it on other days.
Yeah.
And I gotta prioritize. Okay, that's cool. That's cool for me.
And there's more content on men too, like one by one.
Yeah, but
it's different perspective.
Especially, that's exactly what I thought. I was like, but it's even more content that we do one by one.
Have you ever on social media have to filter yourself? You're scared to say something or to do something because of social media?
I am not gonna lie, and this is me being completely honest. My sister gets me really in trouble, bro. But the N word, I say a lot. I'm gonna be honest. I'm a Mexican, bro. I grew up in the south side of Chicago. I grew up with a lot of brown people, black people, white people here and there, you know? I grew up in that community, and I say it a lot, but I know it's frowned upon now and shit. So, and I'm trying to be respectful. I'm changing how I grew up for y'all. And I'm not saying that word anymore. That's probably the only thing I have to filter myself with. Everything else, I say how it is.
It's good because you have to be authentic. I rather want people to love me for me and hate me for me than someone to love me for not being me.
Exactly.
Someone to hate me for not being me.
Exactly. That's and perfect mindset.
It's crazy, and because I feel like a lot of people have to flaunt their lifestyle or have to act a certain way just for social media. But I'm like, when they meet you in real life, you're not what you are.
Yeah, bro. People feel it. People know.
Hell yeah.
People know.
Hell yeah.
People know. When I first started this music shit, my image was me trying to be careful about everything. Me being careful to not fucking wear this type of clothes no more. But man, I've never known how to dress, and I was trying to change that in the beginning phases of the group. Me vestía de ropa que what the fuck, where the fuck did I get it from? Like me vestía con tenis de. Right now I wear Air Force Ones. That's what I love.
Yeah.
Work Air Force Ones, you know.
Yeah.
But me vestía con tenis de vestir, pues, ¿me entiendes? Like dress shoes. Just because I was trying to put on the image that I'm not. I can be formal and I can dress up depending on the event.
For sure.
But this is how I'm comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
And I found that people see that, bro. People know that.
For sure.
Because when they meet you in real life, and they expected something else.
Yeah.
And they expected the real you and not the fake as you. That's when you're like, fuck. And especially us that we play for the public. El público es todo para nosotros, güey. People, they'll know. So keep it real all the time. 100, keep it 100.
That's true. That's 100% true. When people first meet me, they always think they're like, bro, I thought you were shorter. or something like that. And I'm nah, bro.
People tell me the opposite, bro. People tell me, bro, I thought you were taller. Bro, I fucking hate that shit.
No, man, I mean, dude, it's super dope, pero now since we're gonna wind it down because I don't want to take your time tampoco, también. You just said you have Twitch, you have all that stuff 24/7, ¿verdad? When you and the boys are done or have a free day, what do you guys like to eat here in Chicago? Because I hear a lot of comparison that Chicago doesn't have good food, and we have the best fucking food.
That's bullshit. We got good ass food.
Good ass food. What's one of the best places that Los de la Homan go to?
Right now, bro, we're really into. I know I said it in the mouth already, but my boy Congress Pizza, bro, his fucking pizza's like, I've never eaten pizza like that, bro. And the not to like fucking not to like glaze this shit. Nah, I'm not glazing, but go to Congress Pizza on Diversity and get the deep dish, bro. He makes like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a pizza inside a pizza.
Okay.
And then like they serve it to you, and then you do like a cheese pool and shit, bro. It's good as hell. But other than that, other than Congress Pizza, food that we really love to eat, we eat a lot of mariscos, bro.
What's the hottest place?
It's because we jump around, bro, a lot. We jump around a lot. But Las Islas.
Las Islas.
And then we know the guys, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boys that own it, you know, the family and shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to them. But on being unbiased, I like the food a lot. I like the food a lot. The mariscos always, I fuck with how they, and specifically on the mariscos Las Islas in Berwyn, we've sat down there to eat before or after gigs. Food is always, they serve it to you, whatever's supposed to be hot, they serve it to you hot. Whatever's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, fresh, they serve it fresh. I like octopus a lot, and they got some good ass fucking pulpo. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, Mark, bro, I think I'm gonna wind it down right here también, pero I do want to ask you this now, so we're gonna switch it up just for the last couple minutes. Any questions you got for me? Anything, something like that? Because I don't want you to think I've only put you on the spot or something like that, pero, you know, go ahead también, open book.
Question for you. I seen that video you meeting the Note Boys, Kyle.
Yeah.
That was a while ago.
Yeah,
right?
like 2 years ago? 2 years ago?
2 years ago. I seen that video about you doing that.
Yeah.
Oh, how do you feel, bro, that you got a couple viral videos on TikTok with this the
With this? I mean, good, bro. I mean, feel like it's paying off.
Yeah.
But it makes me just want to keep going more.
Hell yeah.
Because like when you have an opportunity right there, open the door, you gotta squeeze it sometimes, right?
That's todo.
And you gotta get more. So there's more opportunities. Like I'm about to leave in 2 weeks, so you know I want to have the resume. So when I go over there, when I move out, I have a little portfolio right there. So then when I'm in connection there, bring them over here to Chicago over there.
Yeah. Where you going or what?
Miami.
Miami? What are you gonna do in Miami?
I live out there, bro. I'm gonna pursue this
You
dream.
live there?
No, I'm gonna live out
you're
there
gonna
in 2
live
weeks.
there?
In 2 weeks, July 7th.
Oh,
July 7th.
shit.
Yeah, bro. I'm sending it over there.
Fire. Thank God I fucking did. You know what I'm saying? Thank God I came through.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, bro. I see it, bro. I see your motion. That's why how it happened was I called my boy. He had texted me before. I know he texted me before to do the shoot, but when you first texted me about, we were jumping around fucking music videos. We were traveling.
Yeah, for sure.
So your video popped up, bro, on my For You page, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? Why haven't I gone? Why haven't we gone and done this? This shit is fucking like, it's fire. Like you come through, you chill, you post you do your role as the, you know what I'm saying, the interviewer podcaster. You post them. It does good. That's good for both of us. Like, why the fuck haven't I done this yet? And but I'm trying to say, like, I see your emotion, bro. I see your emotion. I'm gonna give you your flowers. You're doing it, bro. There's people that talk, but you're doing it.
No, thanks, bro.
And you know, just keep going, bro. Cause I got no doubt.
Yeah.
I got no doubt your shit's gonna take off. Look, that's why I brought my boy. Wait, I don't want to open it though.
Nah, open it, rip that shit off.
Sure.
Whatever. Yeah, bro.
Fuck. All right, I'm gonna just open it. Look, chat. Viewer.
He said, look, chat.
Fuck, I got so used to seeing chat. So look, we brought my boy, bro. I know he's gonna have his emotion. I know he's gonna have his movement. So we went ahead and got him, you know, some merch. This merch, bro, we have our own website and we be selling merch, but this is not on there. This is like exclusive shit.
That's fire. That's fire right there, bro. Appreciate it, brother. For real, seriously.
We're trying to get better, bro. But yeah, this for you, bro. No, there's only like 5 people in anywhere that have this shit. So you're the 6th person.
Appreciate it, brother.
And yeah, bro, that's pretty much it. I see your motion, bro.
No, yeah.
And going. Another thing that I wanted to bring up before we dip.
Yeah.
With everything that's going on with the Latino community and shit.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a message to everybody. if you don't speak out and you have a platform, I feel like that's being a coward. You're being scared. You're being what is it called? You're neglecting what's happening to your community, especially if you're a Latino and Mexican descent, whatever creator. Even if you don't speak Spanish, my boy here, you say you're no sabo, right?
No sabo,
bro. But he's no sabo, but I'm pretty sure you don't like what you're seeing, right?
Yeah, bro. It's bad.
Everything's happening.
It's bad.
So, bro, I want to give a message out, and I want to tell everybody, support your people. Support your people. Sunday. You don't got to go out and protest. You don't got to go out and fucking be waving around a flag and a sign. But what you can do is text your aunts and uncles. Hey, guys, pónganse pila, los quiero mucho. Si algo pasa, no se agüiten, sean fuertes. Text your friends. Hey, do this, do that, do this. Warn everybody you can. Yeah. You don't got to be on social media with it, bro. Just text your fam, text your cousins, text your boys. We got de hecho, might as well. We got a song called Rayito coming out.
Who?
Rayito, let me see the date. Just so I don't fuck this up. We got a song called, la rola se llama Rayito, sale el 30 de junio. Y el correo se trata de un vato, bro, literally what's happening right now. Se trata de un vato que sobresalió en la vida. He sobrepasó, he was broke as fuck. He was in a broken home. And he sobresalió se vino a este país y aquí anda chambeando. Batalló, güey, en este mundo que estamos viendo ahorita que es fucked up. For Mexicans right now it's not going so good, bro.
Yeah.
Pero el correo se trata de un vato que se llama Rayito, sobresalió en la vida. He's winning in life right now. Y pues es un mensaje para toda mi gente que por ahí, para toda mi gente mexicana, échale ganas. Espero y este corrido los motiva y les enseña que todo es posible. No tengan miedo, échale ganas and just, be safe out here.
Well, you heard that, boys. You already heard that. So you were my boy Mark right here. So you're going to find him on YouTube, TikTok, Feet Finder, ¿qué más? Pero ¿qué más ahí? Bro, thank you for hopping on, Mark. No, seriously, bro.
Thank you for having me, bro. I've been wanting to come on here for a minute, bro. Hopefully, thank God it happened.
We chopped it up. All right, bro.